for these finals, we will have Battle of the Titans. It's going to be Plexa against Nasta. And the format is really interesting. So when we're flipping, whoever gets the call correct will be choosing between going first and or excluding some of the expansion. And so the flip for the first game went like that. So Plexa won and he will be going first. And Nasta decided to go with no E. So players, if you are ready to send, please send. I'll mute and deafen you. And good luck, have fun. Actually, I cannot do that, so please someone help me, because I have technical issues as well. I cannot mute and deafen players. That would be nice.
Here now, can you hear me now?
Yep, hello.
Hello.
Can you help me in? Okay, somebody's helping me muting deafen the players. Yep.
I don't know if I have those powers either.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Me?
Yeah.
Good. How are you? Good to talk to you again.
Yes, I really like this format of the tournament. I really enjoyed playing it, though never went too deep in the tournament. So have you played it previously?
Yes, I enjoyed it. I actually, Plexa took me out in the semis, so.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, this was a really fun tournament. I thought the picking the expansions made a really interesting wrinkle to it. And I think I didn't have seeded who won what to start.
Yeah. So Plexa going first. Nasta chose no European expansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How do you feel like? What's your preferable choice if you win in the flip? Would you be inclined to go first and your opponent deciding what to do with the expansions, or other way around?
Generally, unless I did get in one round, my opponent picked no OE when I picked going first. My preference after that, I'm very much an OE player. So I started picking expansions. I'm going to flip to avoid that. I think it really depends on your opponent. If you know the good feeling they're not going to pick something you don't want, then go first. But that was the mind game part I found really interesting. What about you?
Okay. Well, I actually also enjoyed like being able to decide which expansions to keep. Though I never went deep into the tournament. I actually practiced with Plexa for non-elo, and I believe I tried cutting out all the expansions. And Plexa actually preferred to be going first most of the time. So when he is winning the flip, then it's like 99% that he will decide to go first. I think he's pretty comfortable with like any format, being like this very strong player. So yeah, I think like having the advantage of going first into the first round, especially in duet mode, I think can like bring you some decent results.
Right. Yeah, duet first is so strong. I did scout Plex's games quite a bit since I did just play him, and he shied away from no OE. I don't know that he's played a no OE game yet. That will be. I was kind of had that in my mind. Interesting if Nasta knew that, if she would potentially pick an OE game.
Yeah, but we're gonna look at no OE, and what are your thoughts on the starting hands? I think NastaHen for me is the starter is preferable. We have the double wetlands, and both of the birds are quite okay.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think Plex had a bit of a struggle start hand there. I think I hope to find something to improve there. I think Nasta's probably just going to start, get those two birds down, start digging, and so I think Plex is probably going to play this, maybe take food, flip the tray a few times, and try to hope to find some better options.
Well, that red deck, I would say, definitely not the greatest of choices in the wetlands.
Not an ideal starting bird for a final. But that is the advantage of duet. Did get to pick a free card there with the beak pointing, so.
True. Yes, so like acquiring those resources in the early game can be crucial. I think, well, I would say it's interesting. I definitely made it work on duet boards, but again, like you're almost never happy to see it. Some of the times it can bring you like extra grabs, but it's so easy to play around,
Right.
especially when we have OE. So just acquiring nectar instead of the grab.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty close to a last resort wetland option. Yeah, I was a little surprised Plexa took eggs there. I thought he might go food. But I'm wondering if he's thinking get the gall down since he revealed that. And see even more birds.
Well, both Plexa and Nasta are playing pretty fast. I mean,
yeah, they're definitely a speed game so far.
Is it like obvious, like the actions? I think, well, it's like immediately after one player like ending the action, immediately the next action is going on for the other.
I think Nasa's hers is pretty straightforward because probably just get those down and dig. I think Plex revealing the kelp gall, I think that changed his mind. I think he decided eggs, take food, now get that down to see more birds. I think if not for revealing that, he probably would have maybe taken food, flipped the tray a few times and taken birds. But what he's doing now, I'm thinking he's loading up on food to get the gall down and see a lot of birds at once.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see that they're making pretty quick decisions, even with the variables changing.
Yeah, hard for me to analyze that fast. Well, as you mentioned, like kelp gall, it will be helpful when we have extra cherries from fruit duff, so we can basically trade them for cards, and it's really nice. Nastas finds after going into wetlands 3 times. Well, they're pretty good for. Yeah.
Be curious if Grackle she goes wetlands or if she puts it in the forest. It could be
I mean,
Grackle here.
Could be. Yeah, I also see a lot of like cherry birds and helpful for the Vici that Nasta kept. So
yeah, very true. Yep.
So we have an egg. Might be an angle for going double in the forest, like the Vario into the Grackle. Well, wetland section is not that bad as well. Again, more options to reveal.
She also had, I forget the name, but the double play in the forest to save an egg, but it doesn't cost an egg, so.
Oh, is it? I assumed it was just a red-eyed Vario.
I thought so. I thought the one pointer there is the.
Also Grey Warbler, yeah?
Grey Warbler, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Deb.
Yes, okay.
Maybe even a triple play angle there if he gets another berry given out.
Wait. Nasta just picked Vulture from the tray? The black Vulture?
Yeah, that was a
curious. Was it from the deck? Because like I believe Vulture was in the tray.
You missed it.
Interesting.
It's a lot of kelp gall cards. What's your feeling? I've never been a fan of kelp gall too much. I know from watching some Plexa game and playing him, I know he's a fan of it, and you can kind of see why. But I've always such a trade-off. Trading so many resources for that many birds. You are seeing a lot of birds, and now you're back to no food.
Well, I guess it's like alternating actions, right? So you wouldn't be able to draw that many cards otherwise. I don't believe there is a bird that draws you 7 cards
right now,
activating it once. So the ceiling is like pretty much like unlimited. And since we have fruit duff, I guess again like cherries, arguably like the least favorable food most of the time.
Do you think a triple play here since he gave out the berry? Yeah, I saw Nast also got bush tit. You can see there definitely a forward angle here.
So what was interesting is that like Plexa drew exactly 7 cards and pushed it was revealed after. So
right. I did get some options. You got the quail, potentially a hammer angle. Magpie's not bad. So he did get options, but yeah, that bush to reveal was tough after looking at 7 cards.
Yeah.
I think it's usually pretty harmless giving out berries, but I think those early berries really are helping Nasta's tempo here.
Yeah.
And even be able to
let's see.
scoop up some duet spaces to get even more food.
Yeah, so since we have now we have both Grackle and Pushed It, we can again alternate between habitats. Put one into forest, one to wetlands,
right,
and gain a lot of value from both forests and wetlands. I assume it's like it's going to be like alternating actions and there Sando.
Yeah, very scary Air Sando setup to start here. That's a very strong board after round 1.
The Plexa, I think, is not happy seeing that.
No. Been good for Plexa, but also that kind of feeds into Nasta's setup there with extra cards never going to hurt with the Grackle in the forest. Easy tucks.
I almost already want to have a break because players are playing so fast and say to them like, could you breathe for a minute? Because again, like those decisions are really fast, and I would like to think about it more, maybe like in terms of token placement and stuff like that. So Chagapan went into the forest, claiming this like rare spot of sticky nest in the forest, but it was on the border, so doesn't count for the last end of round. I wonder if Plexa is not focusing on that much, having only 4 birds and a couple of tokens already on the border.
Right. Yeah, I agree with it. It's going so fast. Haven't even had a chance to really look at the duet board and really analyze. Haven't really shown the duet boards much either. They kind of place their token and move on.
Yeah. At this point, I guess like I'll be asking you like how many games of Duet have you played, and do you remember the Duet board by heart?
I don't know by heart. I at least know where all the bonus spaces are and what they are. I have a general idea of where it is, but yeah, if you gave me like a blank map, I'd probably get 75%, I'd say.
Well, that's pretty nice, I guess. So, like, because myself, again, like those, I believe I remember by heart like egg spots, like the bonus one on Duet boards. Also the forest ones, wetlands not so much, and everything else, just the tokens is like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I might be giving
I wouldn't be
too much credit. 75.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to complete the map, even half of it.
I think definitely the bonus spaces could do bonus spaces since they're ever changing. So you did see a Mockingbird reveal there and a bonus card reveal.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder. Yeah.
Yep, kept them both.
Was it already like 2 actions taken? Because I saw the Mockingbird and then Plexa was doing the action. I'm like, what? How?
Just
players that fast? Yeah. We're speedrunning.
Right.
Well, okay. Do it board. Let's see.
Yeah, I think Nast is in the much better position there, kind of controlling the middle.
Yeah. Yes. Just trying to cut Plexa from connecting like top right and bottom left corner.
Yep.
And already she has connected like 6 tokens at least. Ooh, B-foul.
Interesting.
B-foul tag. Yeah.
Maybe keep that over the flycatcher potentially. I
assume it's for viticulture's value a little bit.
They're playing the Mockingbird.
Yeah, and it will be the 3rd bird. So maybe Nasta don't want to gamble on the draws. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragapunk Whale, Green Magpie in the forest for Plexa. Not too shabby of a
Building a
forest.
strong forest, yeah. You think the Mockingbird play here? I don't know. To me, that's kind of borderline. I don't know how many activations it's going to get.
Well,
I think it's probably worth it, but
it's worth it. I think what's not so great is like Wetlands Cherry. There are no Wetlands Cherry tokens on the Do It board, so Forest would be nice connecting that, but repeating the Grackle, it's not.
There's a left facing beak spot though that might be actually a key one to get to block out that connecting.
Yeah, also, that's actually a great point. Yeah, like isolating tokens for Plexa.
Yeah, he really has a long way around now to try and connect.
Yeah. That's pretty good decisions from Nasta. Well, Plexa in the hard position here in terms of like a Do-It token placement. So maybe I would be advising the players, if they could hear me, like, take your time. Maybe there is something that could be decided like the other way, right?
Pathfinders, I don't think. But Plex hasn't taken cards since that 7-card Kelpka activation. So he did get pretty good value out of those 7 cards, being able to play 3 of them.
Sure, yeah, but again, sometimes even playing the birds that seems suboptimal could be better. Yeah, like that was pretty much an example of what I was trying to say. Like Kestrel, not exactly the greatest play, but at least it allows Plexa to have the hope of trying to connect tokens.
I think this might end that. Ooh, Omnivore, nice.
Yeah, good find for Nasta as well. I mean,
take that egg spot.
Safe to say that she's in elite now for this game. Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's the tray, yeah.
Yep.
That's the Omnivore tray. Okay, yeah. Discarding a lot of food, yeah.
But now leaving the Kelp Call, assume that'll be a pickup. 63 points after round 2 is.
Yeah, it's really great. Shelduck round 3, I don't think.
Yeah, I think Kelp Call, since it hits Omni here. Another Tucker.
Meaning the ring build Gald, because it's in the
Oh, sorry, there's too many goals. Yeah. Sorry, ring build Gald, yes.
Yeah, no worries. It's
reading. It's a difficult reading skill.
So, judging by the action, I guess Nasta want to go for playing birds more, which is understandable on Do-It and Oceania board. She found Magpie Lark, and she has the Flycatcher as well. Okay, we discarded that, but it's fine. Because we also have Plains Wanderer, so maybe like there's a world when we can play like a lot of birds in our grasslands.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Trumpeter! Wow!
That's a great pick, yep. So I guess leaving the ring build Gall, must be thinking Night Heron for that final spot. But yeah, Trumpeter. I get the Flycatcher keeping that for the Culturalist, but Magpie can be such a strong play. If you have a bird like Plains Wanderer that you know you're going to want to play last, just keeping back a worm and a seed.
Yeah, Magpie Lark. Well, I guess that kind of tells your opponent, or maybe to yourself, that you won't be playing the last bird in the grasslands anyway. So maybe there's a world where Nasta wants to make the maximum value out of the grassland activations, just like filling it up completely and then laying some eggs. I'm not sure that's like tangible at this moment.
Right.
Our wetlands is so great, and we can just spam it. trying to find better birds. Well, maybe also like attacking Magpie Lark for not misplaying it could be an angle because I've definitely I've definitely had this situation when I was like, okay, I have Magpie Lark, now I'm going to play an extra bird in my forest. Oh no, it doesn't work like that.
Yep, that or just I've accidentally discarded the wrong egg and only have not had 2 in the forest to be able to play. It's definitely a bird that you can easily forget all the requirements of it. And that's done when there aren't people watching. So
yeah. Okay, so
Forester.
decent find for Plexa, Forester from King Rail. Guaranteed 4. Couldn't be more. Since we played the Magpie, the green one. A lot of Magpies actually this game.
Yeah.
So we saw the vanilla 3-pointer that activates from the hunters of our opponents. Also Magpie Lark, green Magpie.
Yep. Still waiting on the big one if the
Yep.
big Magpie shows up.
Yeah. Also, like Eurasian Magpie is banned this game, so yeah, maybe the last one isn't there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, grim situation on the do it board for Plexa. I think like the only way to continue the line is to play exactly the cavity nest in the grasslands, or trying to go something like the one more bird in the forest to connect one extra. So maybe we are not focusing on that much now.
Right. Yeah, it's probably just try to consolidate as much of one of the clusters as you can. I guess that hermit thrush there, that's I keep bringing up the flycatcher, but that was kind of what I was thinking with the flycatcher. There's a good chance, well, not a good chance, but there's a reasonable chance you'll find another viticulturalist bird somewhere along the way instead of holding on to flycatcher. So like it was a hypothetical, could have kept Magpie Lark instead of it. Even Indian peafowl early on, like that thing, keeping that bird that now might not even get played. Have limited other options. Although, I mean, to be fair, it is still a fine option to play. It's 8 points. Helps fill out the grasslands.
Yeah.
I think that the pace is slowed, but I think the decisions now are starting to get a little more critical.
I would still say it's not slow.
Yeah,
so
by no means
like,
it's slow. Yeah, it's by no means by saying it's slow. It's just at least can keep up a bit more than beginning.
Yeah, so they blinked for the first time since the game started. Yeah.
2 turns left. Yeah, probably. Yeah, food, bird.
Food, if it's enough food, then maybe trumpeter into the flycatcher.
Into the flycatcher, maybe, yeah. That, maybe even a night heron. Maybe get that down to get an extra card. Start next round.
At this point, do we need more cards? I think that these are exactly for birds that we want to play.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
It also guarantees at least a tie in the end of round, potentially wins it.
Oh, yeah. True. So with this end of round, maybe it's like more... Yeah. Oh, okay. And Plexa is going to be playing like first. Yep. And Nastasiko is going to close the round.
Is there a spot for it? Didn't catch a glimpse of it. Oh, yep. Still one stick nest spot. Run into that before where you think, oh, I'm all ready to play a bird to tie, either tie or win an end around like that, and then you find it. There's no available duet spot to fill. Yeah. Very, very strong board for for Nasta here.
Yeah, I don't hate Plexa's board as well, but I think safe to say that the board is a little bit weaker on Plexa's side.
Right. I think both are strong, but I think just it's Nasta has the leg up.
Yeah, and they're pretty similar, like in terms of like being air sendo-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very similar games.
Yeah.
I think Nasta probably does take draw birds at least once more. Well, probably just once more here, because she only has two birds to play. One's a double play.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm Commenters, I'd probably draw birds sooner than later, just to see if you do find it. But maybe you find a blue bird, their double play bird, maybe even something else that's bonus card bird and their better than the flycatcher.
Yeah. So I think we have the info that at least one of the mountain birds is not there. I mean, Eastern bluebird or like mountain bluebird. I believe some like a single one was at some point in the tray. So.
Does anyone? This has to be a record for most cards drawn with Kelp Gall.
I think so.
7 and now 8. I forget didn't see what he took in the second or third round. So
I believe it was 3 or 4 at least.
Yeah, pushing 20 cards taken with the Kelp Gall is a lot of cards.
Yeah, and I think it was also a little bit of the desperation going for that many draws.
Yep, especially at this stage. I think really just hoping for Nelly, Pure Eagles, or something to tip the scales. A little surprised Nasta did, like I said, she did play birds, go with birds off the bat there. Because now I think it's drawing birds to me there. Gives you yourself more information. If you're going to be doing it anyway, that's just more information to use in your decision.
Yep. Well, still maybe now, or maybe maybe. Yeah, that's the style. Yeah. Given Puffin where the wetlands is already full. I think like for both players, so no value, only for tax.
Right. Yep, I use the Night Heron to get a nectar. Yep.
Munia tucked away. The Hawk as well. The Emu.
None of those very inspiring.
Yeah. So maybe cards once more and play.
Yep.
Play the Wanderer or whatever comes up. That's better than playing the Wanderer.
Agreed. Even if you do double or use the Mockingbird for the Bush Tit, it's a 6-point engine. So it's still not a bad activation on its own.
Yes.
So it did take that wheat spot there, so that's potentially blocks out Nasta connecting.
Yeah. So what's interesting is that now I think Plexa's chain is longer on the other side, so it's like bottom left.
Flipped, yep.
Yeah, only single spot that was not enough to connect those two. So I think we'll play it for Nasta, like blocking
Bluebird here. Oh, that could be also a good find.
Yeah, but now we have to discard for some type of food. Oh, Stubble Quail as well. I think that's gonna be played.
No, yes, you could still, but still use the Night Heron.
Yeah, we have to use the Night Heron.
Yep, still get the mannequin down. Could connect it. This Plex doesn't play. Block it, and then think one of the Bluebirds probably the best card to find there, but I think the Mannequin's probably a close second.
Okay, that one is also nice.
Interesting.
But not enough food, right?
I think there's enough, right? Not to do Mannequin and it, but you could just do...
Okay, yeah. If we just do that, I think that could be worth it, yeah. So it's like, I think it's... so, how many points? 8? And also...
8-point play plus connecting.
Mm-hmm.
But you connect anyway with the Mannequins to be a watch. It really does... Do you think Plans Wonder is going to get you more value than... 8-point play? I think with 14-point birds on the board, I think the Plains Wanderer seeing 5 bonus cards is worth it. Yeah,
also like both Mannequin and Plains Wanderer can bring you like extra tokens on to it, I believe.
You can see what I saw. Now, see what it was.
Yeah, now maybe not, but at least 1 token was claimed. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, Plexa almost filled the boards, which is nice. Now, actually, Mannequin's activated first, so maybe Plains Wanderer value can
maybe be... wasn't. I was thinking that it might be helping,
neutralized just by the... Oh, Prairie Manager, yes!
Prairie Manager.
The conspiracy working.
Yep.
But we shouldn't take it because it's exactly 8 for Plexa as well. Now we have to think in deltas, right? Yeah. So, okay, still.
I think it's a wash either way.
Yeah. Well, endangered species works.
It'd be
better for Plexa.
It'd be 9. Yeah, so I think you got to go Prairie Manager.
So yeah, we're kind of pumping our scores, but also our opponents.
Right.
Yeah. So it's pretty much 0 in every aspect. So you either keep... Oh, yeah. Plexa was almost too speedrunny.
Didn't even see it yet.
Okay, let's see. It's been half an hour. Players already like, okay,
all right,
you know our stuff. We scored like insane amount of points, I believe, because going into round 4, I believe both players had decent scores. Let's see. Nasta with the lead. Okay, GG. Yep. So Nasta with the lead on mostly on tact cards, I guess.
Yeah, I think she had her game plan came together much quicker, and Plexa was ended up with making something out of it, but just had a tough start. And that early tempo for Plexa, that triple play, and then the air sanded. It's the very, very synergetic and good game for Nasta there. Yeah, very good game 1. Very, very speedy game 1.
I think. Let's see if our players need a break. I'll be asking them that. And thanks for joining for the game 1, Smithball. Always
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah, I hopped
out here.
Yeah, I'll be back for a decider, so fingers crossed for a decider. But yeah, I'll bow out for game 2. Thanks, Alex.
Yep. See you around.
Thank you.
Yep. And players are already going into the second game. No breaks, no nothing. So joining me for game 2 will be motherlove. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Have you followed? Yeah, I'm great. Have you followed the game 1?
I did not at all. I just arrived.
Yeah.
They played that super fast.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Who won? Can you tell me who won?
Yeah, Nasta won game 1, and
okay.
Plexa was going first. So like he won the flip, and he decided to go first. Nasta for game 2 chose to go first, and now we see. Okay, interesting. So Plexa decided to go for Asia.
And no Asia.
Yeah. So like going back to Oceania times, I guess. But with do it mode.
No, Asia is an interesting pick because it kind of seems like not that different, you know? I feel like usually, if you're good at baseboard, you say no Oceania. And if not, you choose to go first. Oh, okay, not choose going first.
Yeah. So what will be your preference then, motherlove, for this type of tournaments?
I mean, I've done much better when picking no Oceania, just because I feel like a lot of people joined the server later, so I just have more experience playing on baseboard than a lot of people do. I do prefer playing with no base game is my preference, but if I'm really trying to win, I would probably pick no Oceania.
Okay. Sure.
And you?
Well, I also enjoyed like playing without Oceania, trying to do it with like without Nectar. So
we have a golden eye. Yeah, you're an old player as well.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be saying that I'll have like an advantage necessarily against such players as Plexa and Nasta, but I'll just let the player know, like Plexa, I don't see the invite. Check.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Cassowary as the first pick. I wonder what the idea is here. I mean, there's Downy Woodpecker, so maybe it's to pair with Downy Woodpecker, get the early eggs, you know. But equally, I think Downy Woodpecker is pretty cool if you keep GoldenEye. I think Northern Flicker might be decent, but the bird feeder is kind of rubbish right now. Well, I don't really know what the idea is with Cassowary.
Well, it's 3 Nectar, but you meaning like it's rubbish for Flicker?
Oh yeah, no, it's not good for Flicker is what I meant. Yeah, 3 Nectar is pretty good.
True. I think also Kuka can be of some value, but maybe not with that starter, since we assume, like for Nasta, their like eggs won't be a problem. I assume, like again, Woodpecker will be picked up, the Downy. Then what else? Well,
yeah, but I really think he's looking into like Downy into Cassowary, so he doesn't have the man. I naively thought that no Asia meant no duet board.
Wait, how is that possible? We're playing duets. Yeah. So yeah. Well, Nasta, I mean, yeah. I think like she was thinking about Flicker. So again, for this like GoldenEye value. So we'll have to lay eggs at some point, right? So if we can pick up the Woodpecker, the Downy from the tray, either with our
Well, GoldenEye is really good for the well, not really good, but it's pretty decent in the wetland just because it covers the fish space in the duet board, which is, in my opinion, it's like the best space to have. And it does the last end of round, which is the most important.
What's your like take on why it's like the most important space? Like, you mean fish with the card?
Yeah. I mean, I think going first is really good, mainly because of that space, because it's very central to the board. You can connect to all 3 habitats, like it connects the grassland to the forest. It's very easy to do, and it gives you a card, so...
Okay, fair. Makes sense. I never thought about it that way. Like you were saying that it's just basically connecting like both grasslands and wetlands to... I mean, grasslands and forests to wetlands, so yeah. That's fair.
Oh, we get some bad starts right now.
Well, yeah. Like, what do you think about teal counts double on duet birds?
Actually, the Woodpecker, I talked about it before. It's fairly buffed in duet board just because it covers both the tree nest space and the worm space, and they're both next to each other, and they both give a food. So like essentially you're playing it for free, but also you deny those spaces from your opponent. Yep. And if you assume that usually on Oceania board, it's always better to start with a wetland bird, because then you can throw cards away for more food. And I think usually people start with a wetland bird, so even going second, you can potentially deny those 2 spaces.
Yep, that's fair.
Do we have Falconer? Okay,
no,
nest
nest
box.
box or wetlands. Bonus like the vanilla one.
I'm not sure how much the woodpecker covers in the grassland if he does end up going for grassland.
Well, there's also cherry. It's less than 50, so can take like a single egg out of 3.
You can't get 2 eggs though.
No, you cannot. This is a grain or the ground nest, yeah.
Yeah, she does go for
exactly the spot you were talking about.
And Plexa does go for the double
food, yeah.
And clear that nectar.
That's fair. We have to find something like with that start. So maybe
I've said this before, but I feel like on duet board, it's sometimes more important to just play fast than it is to play good birds. Just because if you get like good board placement near the middle, you can easily block your opponent from connecting their groups.
I think Nasta did exactly that in the first game. She basically isolated the top right corner of the board, and so Plexa couldn't connect like the 2 big chains of his.
Those are still some bleak starts.
Yeah, so Willet, do you... Okay, he went for a card, so I would say... Okay, Great Horned Owl picked up. So we kind of hoping for hunters at this point? So...
Maybe he's just playing conservatively. Knowing that he has a bad draw.
Yeah, would that Horned Owl be like a deny or a potential... more triggers. Or potential... Oh no, what a reveal. Yeah.
I wouldn't think it's a deny, but it's just like, okay, he has a point-scoring forest bird and not a resource-gathering forest bird. And he doesn't have great draw, so at least it means he can just score points in the forest.
Okay, immediately throw away the food to reset the Chief Chef tray, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, double... And
oh, man.
Oh my god.
Plexa kicking himself right now.
Yeah, I can only imagine like those reveals, like Mute Swan.
Do you take the Malefowl?
Or Scrapfowl?
I think Malefowl is better. Because of the habitat flexibility and because omnivore, so you can hit more spaces. Like the Scrapfowl doesn't hit a lot of spaces. Well, actually, it is a left-facing bird, so you do hit that food space over there.
Yeah, but is there a reason to keep Scrapfowl there? So just go for that because it's a single food, and we play what? Single food, yellow hammer.
It kind of goes with yellow hammer.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything to play though after that. Oh no, we just picked up food. Yeah. Bird looking left, pick up food, yellow hammer eggs, and then what can we play?
Well, you want something to play with the woodpecker, ideally. Clark's Grip could be good as well, just because the Golden Eye does nothing right now.
So you were talking about Nasta?
Oh, yeah.
Yellow hammer board? Okay, so...
Yeah, yellow hammer board.
She wants to play double, you mean?
Ideally, but she doesn't have anything else to play in the forest. Because right now the Golden Eye does nothing.
Wait, I think there is a bonus card that she has, so maybe just that? We lay X and just play that bonus card bird instead? And be okay?
The Cerulean Warbler?
Yeah, why not? It's the immediate yellow hammer value, so...
Yeah, I mean there's nothing else to do. That's the cool thing with Plexa playing the woodpecker now is that if those spots would still be available, Nat could play Downy Woodpecker into like another bird because she could have grabbed the food from the duet board. But now that option is not there anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, Plexa is not in an epic situation right now.
Well, it is an epic situation, just not in a good way. So you have to like overthrow like a second game, having this start and having those reveals, and it's like it's on your mental that you just like twice revealed such great cards to your opponents and you're trailing in the series. Well, must be tough.
Okay, I like the hand play. Yeah, I like that. Because now she has Yellowhammer, Squab Foul, Malefoul, and Brent is immediately, if you have those two, it's 2 more points, you know. And basically every ground nest you're gonna play from now on is gonna be 2 extra points.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, Drongo.
Yes, so again, good reveal for Nasta, and she decided to go for both Drongo and Morning Dove. I mean, those like small bursts, but big value, I guess.
Drongo is incredibly annoying in 1v1.
Yeah.
Because it kind of just ends up being a game where nobody really takes Nectar, so one person doesn't take Nectar and the other person doesn't get anything from Drongo.
Yep.
So it kind of slows both games down.
Yeah. Also, like, would you think that it's worth just taking as a deny potentially of going away from that situation, of the potential of it?
I mean, not sure. I would deny it, yeah. But I think she's very much looking into playing it right now. The thing is, she's behind on Nectar. If she was ahead, it's cool if you're ahead and you play Dwango, because then you can sort of maintain that lead. But I think she has the possibility of taking food, playing Drongo with like 2 Nectar, and she's gonna be ahead in 2 or 3 habitats. And then sort of maintain that lead.
Yeah, but now she went for Morning Dove in the forest without double play because fish was the single food that she had. And I assume she wants to, again, build up more food for maybe double plays in the forest, like Downy Woodpecker and something else. There is also like a Mute Swan, obviously, that she has in her hands. Okay, Plexa is giving us some cues. Like looking at the sticky nest.
I feel like the left-facing space is often pivotal, but it's weirdly hard to feel. But Plexa does have Black-Footed Diver, which I think is gonna try and play as soon as possible.
Yeah, but we can also like immediately the Snowy Egret if we want to deny it right now. If that's the case.
Well, it's not the only connection option for Nat, so. It's not worth sacrificing tempo. Plexa's looking a lot better already, to be honest, if he can get, because he has great tit now, he makes pretty decent food. If he can get the diver down, that's a really good drawing bird.
Well, it's not like optimal that we have it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bye Mute Swan. I
mean, I wouldn't have thrown away Mute Swan. I think there's plenty of birds that I would have thrown away before Mute Swan. Yeah.
So maybe even that Drongo.
Yeah, true. Does Drongo give enough value right now?
Yeah, it's like it's hard to judge.
It's an expensive 0-point bird that ultimately it's probably not going to give you anything.
Well, arguably, it's like 10-point bird if you can guarantee the wins in Nectar in every habitat. So it's like delta 3 on each one. But it's hard to judge, again, obviously, because your opponent can play around it, basically. And so now you have to take nectar yourself. Actually, looking at the board right now, I don't think that it's that impressive for Nasta, because, well, Brand of all birds is the highest scoring bird, and it's only...
No, that's... Plexa is looking in sort of a better shape right now. I think I would say instead of Drongo, Nat probably should have tried to play Downy Woodpecker into something.
I think what she wants to do is
and then
go for double. She wants to go for double. Maybe
double
over
with
the
Australian Warbler.
Yeah, maybe or maybe even like yeah, I think Cerulean is obvious. Maybe Malifaux can be as well, but also there is.
Yeah, but Malifaux goes in the grasslands.
But you can play it in the forest too. So yeah, I think like it would be more like it's decent to play it in the grasslands. So I think it's Warbler double play, the Cerulean one.
Yeah, I would have preferred like Downy into Malefar and in the forest instead of Drongo, and then try and play Clark's Rib on the Wounded, get more eggs on the Goldeneye.
Yep.
But we'll see if that works out for her. I would have kept the Mute Swan definitely. Because for one, it's a Crown S, so it's 2 more points, a 6-point bird. But also, oh, okay.
Yeah, Cassowary over Drongo could be. Oh, not over the. Oh, okay, over the. Okay, over the Duff. That's fair. So it's like, it's comparable value in terms of like bringing X, right? If we want to go first.
But I don't know. He could, no, I don't know. She could have just played Cerulean Warbler, and she has yellow hammer. She could have played Cassowary at any other point in the game, on top of the late game, on top of the Drongo. Round 4 on top of the Drongo, or round 3 even. This is odd. I don't like that too much.
Yeah, I will have to agree. I mean, Warbler would be.
Moltoni's Warbler, no. Okay, so Plexa is worrying about himself right now.
That's fair. I mean, again, Plexa's board's now looking really decent. So you want to go for forest type of an engine? Oh, and here we are. Great Horned Owl doesn't count for anything. Yeah.
No, but like, those reset spaces aren't bad. I think they're pretty good. I think they're sometimes underutilized,
Yeah. Again, a little Q. Plexa wants to connect with like divers and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
House ran into the Magpie-Lark. Yeah. Immediately.
Magpie-Lark is like notoriously annoying to remember all the conditions for.
Yeah. We talked about that in the game 1, and it was immediately thrown away. Yeah, talking about super fast. This pace is already slow for me. I saw game 1. I mean, players are like kind of chilling.
I think it's pretty funny that Plexa just doesn't. Well, he gets 2 nectar for Nuts 1. So I wonder if maybe if he rerolls only 1 nectar, he wouldn't take nectar. But right now, he seems to be. I think maybe he views it as being slightly ahead, and he's just trying to run with it. Not entirely sure.
Yeah. So
still, it's interesting that he chooses to take nectar.
Yeah, Nasta took the food anyway, and again, like now we have the situation where whoever takes food, almost guaranteed to give your opponent food. So like, the first condition is Plexa has to take nectar, and condition for Nasta is that she has to like leave the rodent grub or fish in the feeder to give Plexa that. Okay, so I don't hate that. So we have Scrapfowl, Mallefowl boards.
I think if you're planning on playing Magpie Lark, you would have played it right now, because Mallefowl could be played using the Magpie Lark.
Well, yeah, sure.
But yeah, pretty decent on Ethologist right now. Because the brown power would be fairly free.
Oh!
Ooh, Puffin.
No,
okay.
At least
once.
At least once for Plexa.
I think you have to take Bobolink, because you can't leave, Scrapfowl, Mallefowl, Bobolink.
True.
But that's such a really good pull. Really, really good pull for Plexa.
Good pull, but reveal is also like very. I mean, it's like again, it's double for Scrapfowl Mallefowl combo, so it's like 6 pointer already with a bonus card. Hard to skip.
Yeah,
that.
but Nat already took. Nat only has 2 food. She already took her draw action, and she hasn't taken the egg action. But I guess she can force down the Magpie Lark.
She also can play the Regent Power Birds with a cherry. That would be suboptimal, I guess.
I would have kept Bobolink. Bobolink was 5 eggs already, 9-point bird.
For Plexa, well, I don't think it will be on time to be a 5-egg bird. So it's only like Diver Willet right now on his board, and it's one more from either Longspur or Puffin. So it's like at most 4, and the ordering should be precise for that. No, that's fine, I guess.
I don't know. I didn't follow what you said.
Yeah, so we just go forest.
You think he's not gonna play 3 birds, basically?
Yeah, it's just like he's going to go like forest, a lot of food, play his double bonus card birds, and whichever food is rest. Like
plus Plex, I mean, Bobolink could have helped for eggs as well, because he could have played Puffin, Bobolink, and then have eggs to play the Longspur. So it would have been 8-point Bobolink. But I guess I didn't count it, but it might be worth more to. He has click fast, doesn't he? It might be worth more to just do the Colored Dove.
Yeah, players are speedrunning. Like it's. I think everyone have this impression right now. Particularly for boards as well. Actually, thinking of it, Nasta board only has a single brown power. That Clark's Grip is the outlier right now. Everything else is not brown. That's interesting. Well, at some point there was like a Morning Dove, but
yeah.
And again, I mean,
okay, not bad. At least it's cheap and okay. So Coma went. I know she's gonna have 2 free platform nests, but it's also 2 more points for Ethologist.
Is it 2 more?
It would be an 8-point Ethologist in the wetland if she plays
in the wetlands. Okay, good find, mechanical, but well, we wouldn't be scoring 8 for that. We don't have bowl nests. That's sad.
0 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 tree nests, 2 platform, 2 ground nest, 1 star nest. It would honestly be worth playing the Nightingale, because the gap between 1 set and 2 sets on Mechanical Engineer is so big.
Yeah. But we are not on time. And bad reroll for Plexa on the feeder, no nectar. He's still leading.
Okay, so if he gets only 1 nectar, then he doesn't take nectar. Because he took the nectar die, but he took a seed right now.
Okay. So Cerulean Warbler, Bellsviria, I guess. And no Cormorant. I think that's the plan for Nasta.
Is Cormorant better than Bellsviria? Well, yeah, I mean, no, Bellsviria is the best one, but it could have been better than Cerulean. Well, 7 points, so...
Well, this game is somewhat strange, so the board for Plexa is looking great,
Nah,
but...
she still needs more food, but she is gonna play the Cormorant on the round and
no,
Bellsviria
yeah,
on
true.
the game.
Hey, not the Cormorant.
She
Mike
doesn't-
Pellar can only play like in the grasslands.
Yeah, Bellsviria on the game.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have enough food.
So now we have to play Cormorant and take food again. Not great. We have to lay... Well, we can also skip the Magpie Lark, right? So we can just, I guess, play Cormorant and lay eggs and play Bellsviria? Or like the other way around?
I think you lay eggs and then you lay eggs again and you play Bellsviria.
Okay, that's also fair.
Because the only way you're playing both those birds is by taking food. I don't think you want to take food.
Yeah. And Nasta right now, I actually throw battling for nectar as well. So like she's scoring a lot for the end of rounds. Like a lot. Basically clean sweep. Also nectar fight is there. Well, she couldn't be able to score for grasslands, but forest is secured.
No, I think taking food. Yeah, okay. Taking food is better. Taking food is worth more than laying eggs twice, because Cormorant is 9-point bird.
Yeah, we play Cormorant with Yellowhammer. We play Bellsviria with Magpie Lark.
What are the chances she gets it wrong? I've done that so many times. Okay.
Well, I don't think so. Yeah, we are in the finals. I don't think that's going to be the case. No misplace. Yeah, Plexa is showing the birds there that he likes for Nasta.
I mean, it's gonna be a good game, and
yeah.
14 eggs on the game end.
Again, clean sweep for Nasta and 14 points. Like she connected everything and she won every end of round. Well, that's super impressive.
And
Even
she got
15?
pretty good on bonus. Okay, yeah, she's getting really good bonus cards. Well, she did well better than Plexa on the bonus cards anyway.
So 3 from Cormorant, 7 from Malefowl, 5 from Scrubfowl. So 15 eggs total. Okay, Nectar. Okay, I saw the glimpse of it.
Yeah, actually, I overcounted the Cormorant because the Viro does get filled either way.
Okay, big lead for Nasta. Oh my god. I don't think there's a way for Plexa to come back.
Yeah.
24 tax, maybe. 12 from Nectar. Oh, nope. Yeah. Well,
good game,
tournament
good
finals
game.
speedrun, I guess. Yeah, finals.
Yeah, for like 1 hour for both games.
Yeah. GG's.
Pretty impressive.
Players for now. Yeah.
But yeah, some of
fast games.
those round 1 rule 16, like the Yellowhammer Malefowl Scrubfowl was always gonna be good. And Plexa for a while didn't have much of anything.
There we go. Unmuted.
You're not muted,
Hello,
we can
Plexa.
hear you.
Hello, Nasta.
GG's, Nasta, well played.
Hey, yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
That was
Nasta,
a lot of fun.
yeah, congratulations on the win. Well, how are you feeling?
Thank you.
How are you feeling about the games? What went right? What went wrong for you?
Yeah, I guess I was pretty lucky both games with my starting or second game starting hand was not that good, but the Yellow Hammer Rule 16 was definitely a game changer for me. So that was, yeah, very lucky. That's why I always say no EE because they completely, those steel play birds, they completely break the game in duet mode, I feel like. So yeah, that was really lucky for me. But it was a lot of fun to play this game despite not having like super great birds, but somehow I could find some synergy between the fouls and stuff. So that felt nice.
Okay.
And the first game was just really nice with the starting hand and all the tucking birds and tuck and lay. And yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So you're saying that you're more comfortable banning the EE and just going for like the strats that you prefer without like those
Yes.
teals, those lay teals. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
What was also interesting about your second game is that you only had like final board, you only had a single brown power, and at some point you had Morning Duff, but you played the Cassowary over it, so it was a very colorful board and definitely scored a lot of points there. So it was really interesting to see those plays actually.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun playing. It was unconventional, of course. Also, like the cassowary play was a little bit weird, but then I thought keeping the woodpecker was better than playing cassowary over it because it would give me one more egg on GoldenEye each time. So yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations once again, and thank you for streaming the game. Going to Plexa. Yeah. Hello and condolences, but well played. Can you go with us through it? Like, how did you feel? What went right? What went wrong for you?
Pretty much everything went wrong, which is really cool. I love when that happens. Game one, I lost the game when I was like sitting, because you could see I was waiting on that last decision on whether I take that last random card or if I just commit to the Common Green Magpie. And I'm like, Common Green Magpie gets me min bound on Data Analyst. What on earth is this next card going to be? I have to take like the safe points, right? Like surely, like that's the conventional. I've just drawn like 6 cards of junk. Like, do I really go for another one? And then it's bushed it. Like if I have bushed it, I don't know if I win that game, but I don't lose it by 30 points. So that really sucked. And then in game 2, I'm like, okay, Sacred Kingfisher, pretty miserable bird, but like it does work with Next Boss Builder. I do need like some kind of extra food because I have absolutely no food production at the moment. What's the worst that could happen? It's a yellow hammer. So I mean, I don't know. I kind of had 2 unplayable hands. I think you saw both of my starting hands. They were both pretty much like they were both terrible. Like until Kelp Gal showed up, like I had nothing in game 1. Like it was like Fruit Dove and a Dream. And Fruit Dove is like fine, but like it's not a good bird. It's like above average, but it's not good. And we found nothing. So there's pretty much nothing I could do either game. I just kind of got there, just got slapped around for an hour. It was good fun.
I'm sorry, Plexa. That doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like fun.
You can only play the cards you get given, and you played them really well. Like the Cassowary play was super cool. Like I was like, oh yeah, cool. We're gonna tie this end of round, and then you like beat me, and I was like, dang, that sucks.
Well,
okay,
yeah,
it's a cool play. Like I mean, it's super cool to see people do like creative stuff like that, and like. I mean, full respect. Like, I mean, this was kind of the expected result. I mean, people didn't think that from the outside, but like prior to this stage of the tournament starting up, like me and Nasta played like a bunch of like practice games, and we talked about a lot about like what the optimal strategy is going into this tournament, and we talked a lot about like, do you remove EE, do you remove AE, do you remove base, all that kind of stuff, and like she slapped me down 3-1 there as well. So I mean, like it was kind of the expected result. So I don't really mind losing.
Okay.
Cassowary was the starting hand keep as well, which was pretty interesting for us. Because it's a bird that you almost never see played, and yeah, you kept it from the starting hand, which I didn't expect for sure.
Yeah, I was also.
What was the bird?
Cassowary.
Oh yeah. No, I was just thinking that would be nice to get some tempo going with the eggs and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask Plexa, like having those practice games with Nasta. So, would you say like you chose like the correct way, the quote unquote correct way of going first and banning the specific expansion?
So, I mean, going first is definitely the best strategy in Duet, like by far. Like going first is just so much of an advantage. But what expansion you remove is like, I don't know, I've probably thought about it too much. Basically, if you remove Asia, you remove all of the swingy birds from the game. So you remove Great Indian Bustard, you remove Endangered Species Protector, and you're less likely to have something stupid just lose you the game. Whereas if you ban EE, you remove all of the power birds. So like Eastern Imperial Eagle, Benelli's Eagle, all of the teal egg layers. What are the other ones that I'm missing? Oh, all the teal plain other birds, all of those. So it's like you pick your poison. Do you want swingy cards that can just randomly lose you the game? Or do you remove all of the powerful cards that can like just win the game outright? And I was like, well, I said to myself, if I won game one, I was going to remove base because that just creates chaos. And I was like, I can win a chaos game. I can do that. But if I lost, I kind of have to like try and not lose, right? Just try and like do the best we can. And I was like thinking, well, moving Asia, like there's no surprises in Asia. Like if you remove Asia, there's no surprises. What I'm trying to say, like there was no surprise that Nasta was winning that game at the start of round 2 when she had Yellow Hammer and all the good stuff, and I had nothing. But that could have equally been the other way around, right? So I was like, okay, I mean that's the trade-off you make in this format, and well, we got punished for it, which sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I thought the same. So yeah, right when we discussed this together before the start of the tournament, I had the same opinion, but then I changed it during the tourney, and then I thought, well, those teal playbird are so powerful in Duet that I'd rather remove that risk that my opponent just gets it. So I just remove EE all the time. Yeah, that has worked so far.
I was also doing the same, and then I played Smith, and like I won on AE, which was his remove, and lost on EE, which was the one that I removed. And I was like, maybe I should just be removing Asia. So that series kind of flipped my opinion, but yeah.
Yeah,
I think
the second I saw you remove AE, I thought, here comes a yellow hammer or some teal playbird bird for Nasta. Just after our series, after we talked about it after. I was like, just it's coming now after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have removed base, then everybody gets a teal play another bird, and it's just chaos.
True. Everyone gets a bird. Okay. Any closing thoughts, Nasta, Plexa?
That was a really fun tournament. I really enjoyed it. And I actually really like Duet. So I'm happy that we have some tournaments going on with that mode because I like playing it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And enjoyed it. Thanks, Plexa, for playing so many games with me in this format. That was fun.
It's okay. Now, congrats. It's fully deserved. I mean, you're a crazy good player. So even though I didn't put up much of a fight, I think you probably win the series regardless. So it doesn't bother me that much.
Thanks.
Yeah. So thank you, Nasta and Plexa, for streaming the finals of the tournament. Thank you again to my co-commentators, Smithball and Motherlove. Also thank you for Hen for being the silent keeper of the recording. So
yeah, thanks for organizing and commentating.
Yeah, and also the main thanks for everyone joining in and tuning in for this fun final game.
And very short.
Yeah, speedrun.
I've never seen people play so fast.
Yeah, but the plays were really efficient though, so we cannot judge. Yeah. Once again, thank you everyone, and we hoping to see you soon for next final games streamed. See you around. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.